I love the story of Noah. And yes, I love the flood story and the animals coming on 2 by 2. But what's always magnificent to me is that God, in a divine way, gave him instructions to build something that had never been seen, gave him innovation and ingenuity. And I think that's what we lean on. We believe that the people that God has created, God will give us the answer, and that the answer lies within the heart and mind of humanity, that although it may not seem that there is enough, we are brilliant individuals, we are brilliant people, and that our children come with so much within them, that the answer lies there within the human ecosystem. And I'm excited to see what the divine will do with us, what answers will be wrought when we still ourselves and listen for the voice of God.
Yes, that's about more than 750 verses, I believe, in the Quran mention about environment or related to environment. But there's a few verses that I hold dearly for myself. For example, one of the verse that I hold very close to my heart is to walk gently on earth, because it has a very deep meaning, and the more I study or learn about environment, especially ecological footprint that we produce right now, is we don't walk gently on earth. We work very bad on earth. So I hold that verse very dearly. And also being a trustee on this earth, that I am going to have accountability on what I've done in this world, be it to myself, to other human beings, also to other creations, in front of my Lord, in the hereafter, that I need to be very cautious in what I do, and also to remind people that, we have responsibility and accountability by just being living in this earth. And another thing is also the balance. There's another verse in the Holy Quran, not to transgress the balance, which is mizan in the Arabic word. That when we see what happened to climate change right now, that's because we transgress the balance, the limit of this earth. So now we are having the consequences of that.
So the basis for the Jewish worldview, of course, is the Hebrew Bible, and that starts with the book of Genesis. And therefore, the world is seen as the product of a beneficent, merciful, compassionate guide of the cosmos. And thus, the whole world is a manifestation of that divine presence. So the whole cosmos, both animate and inanimate, is all manifestation of the divine presence. And in this regard, Judaism has a very important teaching which comes from the book of Deuteronomy, the 5th book of the Pentateuch, which is seen as the quintessential divine revelation within Judaism, that prohibits against destroying fruit trees. But that prohibition against destroying fruit trees, even in situations of war when you might need to defend yourselves with that wood, even then is now taken to a much broader context within Jewish tradition to mean that you shouldn't destroy anything that is of value and of need. And therefore, any kind of destruction of any part of our world, whether animate or inanimate, is in fact an affront against the divine source of the cosmos, against God. And therefore, we have to protect and preserve everything in our world as instructed in the 1st book of Genesis.
One of the things that I hear a lot from elders when we're giving thanks is, you always give thanks. We start out with our prayer of heart of sky and heart of earth, heart of the wind, heart of the water. And everything has life, and we're not separate from. And so for us as, from my worldview as a Maya person, it's very easy for me to say my elder brother, the tree, or the wing-legged, or the wing, or the four-legged. And therefore, it's a natural extension to take care of your family because we're all together. The world, Mother Earth, for instance, is feminine. It's a nurturing presence. And so when we talk about water, it's blood of Mother Earth. When we talk about stones, it's the bones of Mother Earth. When we talk about the trees, it's the hair of Mother Earth. So for us, there is no separation because we're all interconnected and everything has life. And therefore, we need to protect life. And so you ask traditional leaders, are you an environmentalist? And they'll be like, what's that? Because it's just standard to respect, to pray, to be in harmony with nature, Mother Earth, with all living beings.